An Indiana babysitter sentenced to life in prison for the murder of a child who was in her care. 20-year-old Engelica Castillo convicted of murdering 2-year-old Jada Justice. And in sentencing Castillo, the judge followed the wishes of the jury that convicted the defendant last month.
But before he sentenced Castillo, the judge also listened to several members of the victim's family read their statements in court. ABC 7's Leah Hope covered that sentencing today and joins us with more details. Leah?
Linda and Allen, what's so difficult to understand about the death of baby Jada is that her babysitter was a relative. Castillo and Jada's mother are cousins, and over the years the families leaned on each other for help with child care. The families were together for holidays and birthdays, but Castillo and her boyfriend, apparently in a heroin-induced high, killed the baby and hid her body last June.
Melissa Swintek left Lake County Courthouse after saying what's been on her mind for over a year. Her family divided and in mourning.
She has destroyed our family.
In court, Swintek spoke directly to Engelica Castillo, who was convicted for the murder of Swintek's daughter, Jada Justice. I've lost so much. My kids have lost so much. My baby never had a chance at life. She was only 2. Swintek and Castillo are cousins. Their families had been close until Jada went missing last summer. The 2-year-old had been beaten and her body hidden in a cement container. Castillo and her boyfriend, Tim Tkachik, were accused. Tkachik made a plea agreement with prosecutors and has yet to be sentenced. Today, Castillo was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Judge Thomas Stefaniak said he took the jury's recommendation for sentencing, saying, "You show no remorse over a dead baby." Castillo made several outbursts during the sentencing hearing until the judge threatened to duct tape her mouth shut. But Castillo was eventually allowed to comment, "I have to take responsibility for certain things in my life. Who is anybody to judge? Nobody is perfect."
She has no conscience. She doesn't care, and I don't know where that came from and why that is, but it's the monster that got taken out on my daughter, and now we all see her for what she is, and I just wish I would have known before.
She got what she deserved. You know, I hope that in this time and in time that she can get a conscience and admit what she did.
When you look at the offense in this matter, so heinous, and a 2-year-old child treated in the manner in which this child was treated, justice was served today.
Castillo's defense attorneys argued that Castillo had been sexually abused as a child and had a violent childhood, but her past seemed to have little influence over the jury or judge. Castillo, Allen, and Linda say she plans to appeal this sentence.
All right, Leah, thank you. We've got some breaking news.